RPM Trade Vietnam in this bitch. I'm gonna do this quick little live stream on my way to work. Want to address the warrior spirit, how I feel about a few things. Um, I had this disagreement with somebody about the warrior spirit and where it's welcome. This person I was kind of debating this with believes that there is no place for the warrior spirit basically in your personal life. Um, they kind of frown upon the idea of self-defense depending on what's going on. Calling for help or calling for the police and other things seems to be their go-to. So right away, you know, me and this person, we not going to get along or come to no agreement on no aspect of this topic. So then I end up getting into a bit of a debate with them about military service. They believe that the military service is what's going on, man? What up? I don't even know how to pronounce your screen name, DC, whatever. Yeah, what's up, man? um, yeah, this warrior spirit, man. I believe that the warrior spirit, of course, lies in the natural responsibility of everybody to protect themselves. You know, self-preservation, protecting the innocence of others around you and shit like that. That's what a warrior spirit really is. They hijack the warrior spirit and say, "Yo, you feel like that? Be a cop. Be a military soldier. Join the army. Join the navy, and some shit like that." Right? But I believe that that's a hijacking of the warrior spirit, so they can use it for nefarious reasons in that government game, and we can go on and on about that. Y'all know how I feel about that. But I think it's more honorable, actually, when you talk about let's say, now this is based on some true shit. I have a cousin that just got killed July of last year in the streets on some gang type gang activity type shit. Okay. Um, yeah, it was hard not to lash out about that because the natural inclination will bring me to wanting to be the one with all of my emotional investment, all of my personal connection, family connection to the victim. I believe bringing all of that in its natural form without suppressing any of those feelings, and you bring all of that to the forefront. It seems like I have all of the prerequisites and all the qualifications for me or somebody else in my family to be the one to address this issue if we so choose to do that. Now, we can delegate this to somebody else, but in all honesty, it would make more sense for me to lash out and get on whatever the fuck I want to get on about my cousin being killed in the streets last year in July. It would make more sense for me to be the one to do whatever to address whoever did that to him than for it to be a third-party police issue where they get to go balls to the wall, being willing to kill or be killed to squash whatever issue that was when my cousin got killed. They can go do that, and all of that seems normal to everybody, and I think that's weird. This is where I don't think like the normal person. Third-party intervention into shit like that seems weird to me. Unless I invite the third party in, but they got no emotional stake. They don't know all of the fucking story. They got to put the pieces together. They want me to stay out the way. All that shit is whack to me. Third party intervention into conflicts like that are dumb. The warrior spirit belongs to me right then and there for me to be the one to do so. And that was my cousin. He wasn't related to none of these cops on the case, man. And it's more honorable for me to go do that than for me to go sign up for to be a law enforcement officer or to be a army ranger. Why? So I can act all tough and warrior-like about classified information, shit that started before I was even born, shit that's going to go on after I'm dead, involving people that I don't know on either side. All that shit sounds dumb to me. For anybody to honor that above honoring what y'all might consider gang activity for one person to be killed in the streets over gambling or drug money or other conflicts or whatever, and then the victim's family go, we finna avenge this shit. We finna go squash all of this shit. It just makes more sense for them to be the ones to do it. And some people don't get that. They don't like the sound of it, and to deny what it is that I'm saying on a natural level for face value is for you to just say we like delegating our natural responsibilities on other people. And y'all don't want to see it go wild in the streets where people got to take it upon themselves to right these wrongs done to their people. It just seems kind of strange and crazy to y'all. But it's not impossible for there to be a collaboration between me and police officers with me having almost equal right to all of the information, tactics and investigation, tactics and apprehending whoever did that shit. I should be deputized for this case only to go do whatever the fuck I want to do, maybe alongside the police, about my cousin. Period. And it makes more sense for me to do that with them or without them than for me to sign up for military service so I can go act super tough, super aggressive with weapons that y'all won't let me have unless I got the uniform on and I've done the training and I'm officially enlisted in the Army. I need all of that, and then y'all will trust me with the shit that y'all won't trust me with if I got it down here. It's just ridiculous, man. All of this shit just seems really strange to me. This division and separation from the natural man and all of his responsibilities, man. It's way more honor in that. And it just sounds crazy to some people, and I don't give a fuck about how it sounds because I think that this is where the naked truth is at. The naked, harsh truth that people don't want to hear, but it actually just happens to make more natural sense if you just walk through the steps. Somebody killed my cousin, I get to go get them. Who can tell me that any step that I take towards any kind of vengeance or retaliation, call it retaliation, because the word retaliation has a negative connotation to it, as if somehow retaliation is wrong. No, it ain't. You hurt my child, I am going to be the one to hurt you. And it should be me to hurt you. It shouldn't be a third party motherfucker got first dibs, got this monopoly on doing it. Man, fuck that shit, bruh. Fuck all of that shit. I do not like that, bruh. And if they want to get involved, it should be a voluntary involvement that I called them into the fight. And at that point, I got a right to call them in. They got a right to accept the calling. But to force me out of that shit is whack, bro. And if it sounds bad to people, I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. Gang activity is not as bad as what the fuck people say it is. Period. It might be over dumb shit, but if somebody smokes somebody's cousin, they get to go. Are you crazy? You gonna tell this man's natural brother that he got to stay out the fight? Man, you crazy. Y'all bugging, bruh. I think y'all bugging with that shit, man. It is wild, man. But it's okay though. Nobody thinks the way I do, and it's okay, man. Very few people think the way I do or understand where I be coming from, and it's okay. I'll come to terms with all of that. But shit, something else about this gang activity that people don't be paying enough respect to is that if there's a gang shooting or a drive-by or something like that, one half of the conflict is actually acting in legit self-defense, and don't nobody call it that. It's all gang activity. The guy that returns fire was a felon, so he shouldn't have had it. Now he in trouble. All that shit sounds dumb, bruh. All that shit crazy. Self-defense is self-defense, man. For real. If somebody killed my cousin or my brother or my father, man, look, I think some of the man, I don't know, man. It's crazy. But I got some more ideas about this particular topic that I'm going to express later on in another video or something, because I actually have a surprise. There's something bigger. There's a bigger idea attached to the shit that I'm talking about right now in comparing gang activity to police activity and army activity, for example, military activity. They all tend to do the same thing. They got colors, symbols, the coat of arms, gang signs, different territories, different groups that they oppose, even if they don't oppose the actual people that are filling in the slots of this opposing team in this fucking battle that they got going on. You could change the people, but the opposition, as far as the titles of the groups, remains the same. You can swap everybody out of any army or military that we have had conflict with. Swap all the people out and put new people in there. And the U.S. government will still say, if that's the Russian army, then it's the Russian army. We never knew all of the people that were involved in it. You can swap them all out and it's still the same. It is a group of people operating under their terms and their objectives and goals is what it is that we oppose. And you can fill in any people in there and it's not going to matter. I might have liked him outside of that, but once he is in that, none of that fucking matters. You are opposition because of the group that you chose to associate yourself with. And that's how I feel about the police. That's how the police feel about any fucking gang in their gang unit morning meetings that they are talking about. That's how the military feel about other militaries. So, yo, man, there's a uniformity involved in all of this, and then there's some inconsistency when people say that this gang member that knows that he has lost two best friends, a brother, and a girlfriend that get caught in the crossfire into some gang activity. I would never for a second try to tell that man that he better watch what he's doing, stay out the fight, take that shit on the chin, pause, don't let your emotions or your aggression or even feeling a constant threat from those people, don't let none of that get you involved in nothing, motherfucker. That shit sounds dumb, dumb, dumb. I say, once somebody off one of your loved ones, it's up, bruh. And you shouldn't have to fall back for nobody. Period. All you need to do is be like, yo, I won't create a victim that's not harming me. I will not go to someone's house in the middle of the night to attack them. But if I cross paths with or even seek to subdue whoever did this to my family members, they're going to go quietly and give up, or there's going to be a fucking fight to the death if need be, because they are going to face this shit, and that's what the police do. The police will show up on your behalf saying, we want to subdue them. We don't want them killed, but we will kill their ass if they don't fucking fall back and let us manhandle their ass and bring them to a level of submission so we can address the issue. Period. That's what's supposed to happen. It's just that when a gangbanger do it, he know that he don't got no illusion to hide behind to subdue this motherfucker to make him lay down on the ground. Hey, I got a warrant, so don't fight me. Put these handcuffs on. We're going to handle this as gently as possible if you let me. The gangbanger know he's got no chance. So he comes with the same thing that the cop comes with, minus the handcuffs, because we don't get that illusion. And he says, I'm going to address this nigga about killing my cousin, and if he want to fight, it's up. And I already know he going to want to fight, because he's not going to listen to nothing I got to say. He's going to claim that somehow he was in the right. He's got no reason to respect me approaching him. He's got no reason to expect that it's going to be calm, cool, peaceful. He know it's up when he see me. I know it's up when I see him. This is legit. That shit sound legit to me. And nobody's going to agree with me, and I don't give a fuck. Motherfucker, if you hurt somebody that I love and I know who you are, I'm not going to say, man, call the police and send them over here to this address to go talk about it. And if I do that, I might be scared of the repercussions of me addressing them specifically, directly, myself. And in which case, which I say, with all government, with all of the government shit anyway, no matter what it is, the government has a right to assemble and offer services. I should have a right to decline, to get involved voluntarily, only voluntarily, with a contract, case by case. A new contract every time I got to get involved with a new government case or involvement in my life. New contract. Let's write this out before we move further. If I'm actually inviting you into my life about whatever conflict or service that I want of yours to subscribe to, we're going to talk about specifically about this particular job. And when the job is over, the contract is over, we go back to square one where you better ask me or offer services, and then I need full disclosure so that I can then adhere to a sensible contract with you. Where all that involuntary bullshit is whack. And then the idea of bringing some justice about because of something that my family has fallen victim to, it would make sense if I would go to the police station and say, yo, this has happened. I want to be involved. You need to deputize me. You need to do this and that or whatever. I want to be front line, the spearhead on this fucking case. And when y'all kick a door about my cousin being killed, let me go with you, and I'm kicking the door. Y'all fall back a bit. I'll kick the door. I'll go in there. Who wants to go with me? So we can make sure that if I run afoul or break some law or something, that I can be held accountable for that. Subduing them is number one. Okay, we don't got to smoke his ass on site. It don't got to be that. There should be some rules, some gray area in between where I can get involved so I can feel like justice, vengeance, um, um, closure, all of that. All of that needs to be a part of whatever happens moving forward after my cousin got killed, man. They monopolize everything, man. I just think it's weird, man. I think it's weird. The warrior spirit is crying out for whoever's emotionally involved the most to get first dibs on how it is they want to handle the shit, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. They don't do none of that, man. It's weird, man. It's just a weird thing. It don't seem natural at all. But hey, that's the world we live in, man. We let them get so far. Ben Crump, that man has to overpower grieving families with. He has to overpower grieving families with his presence and control people's emotions. Who is Ben Crump? That sounds real familiar. I just heard this name. Ben Crump, is that the because I knew who he was, and then I put the face to the name just yesterday or the day before, and even now I can't place his face now. Ben Crump. I do got a feeling that I don't like him, though. I know that. I remember having a bitter taste about Ben Crump and who he was and what he was doing. And why can I not place this shit? I need faces with a name. I got bad short-term memory for sure. Man, 9 times out of 10, I got names, dates, actual figures and stats, and a lot of shit that I just be fucking rambling about that I don't be throwing in it because I be like, what the fuck is this nigga's name? What day was that? What year was that? I can't fucking remember. What I do know is the feelings I had when receiving this information and calculating the information, and the emotion is there, and I can't remember what the motherfucker's name is. That's me all day, bro. Bad short-term memory. But that emotional shit stick. You make me feel like something. I'm never going to forget how you made me feel. I might not remember your name, though, but I'm going to remember how you made me feel. RPM Trade Vietnam in this bitch. Let that warrior spirit shine, because I think it belongs to everybody. And if it didn't, it would only be embodied in police officers, and nobody else would even have the feeling. It wouldn't even be there until you fucking pin the badge onto your clothes. And then, like magic, here comes this warrior spirit and the idea of vengeance and bringing some closure to violent events and bringing people to justice when they deserve all of the harsh justice. Man, that shit lives in every man, bro. And if not, then the badge would clearly be the source of it, but it's not the case at all. Everybody knows that it's there with or without the badge. Way before humanity could contrive this group and call it government, to call it law enforcement, to call it anything. And where the fucking law enforcement come from, bro? Slave catchers who wanted to deeply control and micromanage the lives of newly freed slaves, including keeping them from having firearms with weird ass fucking taxes and all types of shit that they use to keep broke niggas who were newly freed from getting their hands on guns to come back to them plantations to get that get back. Y'all knew what was gonna fucking happen. They freed niggas, and a lot of times a lot of white folks was like, man, if they free, they free. Just don't come back here. We are worried that the vengeance inside your heart is gonna lead to some casualties on this side, and y'all are fucking steaming mad, and we know it. So they're like, man, get them guns, man, bro. Keep them from them guns, man. Don't let them do that shit. That's what that was about, bro. That's what that gun shit. That's what that gun control was about. But real quick, let me run this too, because I be wanting to say this as many times as I possibly can, so that it comes across as many pairs of ears as possible. While the system is fundamentally racist, it has opened up to include anybody. So the boot on the back of the black man's neck is there, but there's a variety of if there's 31 flavors of fucking boot for your ass out here, because they want to fuck with everybody, and they gotta fuck with everybody to get what they want. They can't only fuck with black people to get what it is that they want. We already know what they want. You can look at the World Economic Forum and all this other shit, and you know what they want. And when you look at that like that, and then you imagine them inflicting that level of control and dominance over black people, only leaving all of the white people on you. If you understand the World Economic Forum, just them and what they're doing, you know goddamn well they got to smash the fuck out of a bunch of white people to get that shit, period. Where is the overbearing crazy tunnel vision focus on racism in the system. It's not there like that. It's not like that. It's not like that, black people. Please stop it. Because we just watched the U.S. government pick a very serious fight over these guns with the ATF and this overreach with this fucking gun control they're trying to get. We just watched them try to make felons out of millions of white boys who love them guns, while this whole fucking country, this whole fucking time, have been full of black people saying white boys and these guns and Kyle Rittenhouse and blah, blah, blah. And Kyle Rittenhouse didn't even smoke no niggas. Shut the fuck up. Y'all mad at the white boy with the gun shit and he didn't kill no niggas. Shut the fuck up. Black people with that shit on the Kyle Rittenhouse, shut up. Don't you know you look dumb and childish to everybody watching the shit that know what's up? They look at y'all and go, we want to rock with y'all, and y'all sound like whiny, bratty children. You ain't even got your facts straight, Black Lives Matter. Kyle Rittenhouse didn't kill nobody black. Shut the fuck up. And we just watched the ATF just tell millions of white boys, your gun makes you a felon in 120 days. Buckle up, motherfucker. Your ass belong in prison. They just said that to a bunch of white people about them fucking white boy guns that y'all said the white boys love so much, because it's a white boy thing to love the gun so much, to be so passionate. Second Amendment, blah, 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 white boys. And the ATF went, yeah, okay. Fucking white racist government just told a whole bunch of white boys to buckle up. They cannot attack only black people to get what they want. So shut the fuck up, stop saying it. I'm tired of having to explain this shit to y'all. Shift your perspective to align with what the fuck it is that I just said, that is observable truth, that's not a fucking opinion. What black person in the fucking country or in the world can hear me point out what it is that I just point out and then go, yeah, you right. Yeah, we got, y'all all have to do that. Because anybody go, man, fuck out of here, man. You cover for the white man and the white government and the black man. If you continue to do that after I say what I said, good luck, nigga. Good luck, motherfucker. God damn. The frustration in trying to calculate how these things go by people so that they can stay in the divide and not rise above it. I'm just tired of it, man. Black people, I'm tired of y'all, bro. White people, I'm tired of y'all, bro. Acting like racism is a non-factor today because we wasn't slaves and you wasn't a slave master. So now you think that means that it's irrelevant? White folks, shut the fucking fuck up. If we start a fucking foot race and I am 10 paces behind you and there are thumbtacks in my lane to run in, and for the first 50 fucking yards, I'm barefoot running on thumbtacks to fucking catch you, do not say that me being black had nothing to do with the fucking race when you beat me to the finish line. If you want to address how the race started, you're a fucking idiot. Slap yourself with a 9mm today. It's idiots on both sides. All of y'all are dumb to me. Y'all all sound dumb because on both sides, y'all leave out a critical element in what the past has given us and what the future may hold. And y'all won't tell the whole story, and y'all won't come together in the middle to look at government and go, you did that. This is you. You did that. You the motherfucker behind the mask in the fucking Scooby-Doo episode. It's you. Man, I'm gone from it, bro. For today. I'll be back tomorrow talking my shit. Fuck everybody, and I love all y'all. Woo bang, the gun shit is for everybody. Don't be so dumb. Stop being fucking stupid, man.